Well, Ron, when we're going outside, rather than showing you the biggest and the baddest thing that we got, what I suggested we do is I show you a few things that will fit in your budget. The camper's got most of the things that you're wanting. If it's not quite what you're looking for, you know, I'm an old farmer, just knock me upside the head, say this isn't what I want. We can either move up gradually, you know, 20, 30, 40 dollars a month, or we can go aggressively, $100 to $200 a month. You let me know, just show it. You be my guide, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, well, first of all, I wanted to show you this open range. I get my information from three sources. Print, that's anything on like the brochures and internet, from, you know, YouTube and stuff like that. And thirdly, the owner's manual, something you won't be able to see until you actually get by a camper. So I don't miss anything. We'll just kind of start up here front. One of the things that you were telling me that you wanted a front power jack. This thing's got that nice power jack up here. You know, easy to use, lit up. So when you're landing, I know you kind of like me. You go out at night, you get off of work, and you get to your campsite kind of late, and that's kind of nice to have that to undock and, you know, be able to see what you're doing. This thing does have the 30-pound propane bottles up front. They're underneath this nice cover. And then we also have the battery compartment. You can put one or two batteries in there, whatever works for you. We do supply one battery.
What kind of battery? Just like a Walmart battery?
No, I think we have Interstate batteries here. We buy good quality batteries to put on there for you. We get you, the propane in the bottles will be filled, and the battery will be put on. You will actually get a full walk around, you know, through, so you understand your camper.
Yeah. This looks like a nice one. Tell me more about it, huh?
Well, the one thing that's nice about this open range, this has a painted front cap. So the cap, you know, it's painted, and it does see, I don't know if you can feel it. Can you feel that right there? There's a lot of, you know, a rock guard that's made into that underneath here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's going to help protect that front end. This camper's kind of got a lot of the things you wanted on it. So I don't miss anything. We'll just follow it. We'll go around here a little bit. And one of the things that Open Range is known for is it's got a heated and enclosed underbelly, and it's very well insulated. And then they also use the thick doors to help you out. That's kind of nice, that slam latch there. Is that storage going to work for you?
Yeah, that's nice and big.
All the way through there. Get quite a bit of stuff. What would you put in there?
We got lawn chairs, and barbecue grill.
So you do a lot of cooking outside?
Yeah, I like to do that. How's that hold that up there?
That's the nice thing about this one. You don't remember how the old ones you had to go like this. This actually got a magnetic latch right there.
Oh, that's a magnet. Okay.
And then what's nice about it is they use nice spring latches, so you know you don't have to go full suit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
One of the things about Open Range is the nice thing that they use cable-driven slides. The nice thing about cable-driven slides is your motor's inside. It's up and out of the gunk. Now this thing has 8 cables. That's 4 to push them in, 4 to pull them out. And it works off of a pulley system up on top. If you happen to lose power, there is a way, when I get in there, I'll show you that you can use a drill to bring them in and out. But they're very solid. They got 4-point compression when they go in, and they're all the way up, and they're 4-point compression when they come out. So you got a lot of better seals here. You know, you got this bulb seal and everything. When it's pushed in, you're not going to get any leaks because you got 4-point compression. It pulls it in and out. Very, very, very good slide system.
How often do you have to replace those cables?
They're aircraft cables. I have never heard of them being replaced. I can check with the service department if that's something of your concern. But I've never seen them, heard of them being replaced.
All
So
right.
I know at one time they had a little issue with gearbox, but they got that all taken care of, the recall, and they got replaced all the faulty gearboxes. I mean, did you see your stabilizer down there? On the
What's
other
that?
side is electric, but
What's that thing kind of sticking out there?
that little bar there is once you get them down and stabilized, all you have to do is take a little wrench and tighten that, and it takes all this away. It just locks it into place. You know what I mean? So when you get that down there where you run it, you got it all leveled out. You just take that and it'll take all that sway out of it, forward and backward again. I mean, it really makes the camper very, very firm.
I like firm.
You like firm. One of the things on an open range is that you'll notice that is a big grab handle getting in. For me, I got a little hip issue, so it helps me get in and out. You know,
These steps come with it?
nah, these steps you wouldn't want them steps. Them steps are heavy. They got real nice folding steps that come out and then fold back in. These steps would take up a lot of room. This thing has actually got a friction hinge on it, so it helps when, you know. Did you notice the screen's built right into that door?
Aren't they all?
You know, usually they'll have a little screen door. One of the things at a show, some ladies came up and they asked and they didn't like that extra screen door, so he built a door. They had the screen built right into that door. So, I mean, the screen's built right into it. You don't knock the door, you know, that screen off. You still get the
Is that
ventilation.
plastic or steel?
This here is a kind of a metal. It's not plastic.
Looks kind of black, like it's plastic or something. Okay.
But anyway, nice tinted windows. A little bit more security also. You know, you still, when you got your door, you got a little hole there versus a great big screen door that you can push in. One of the things you said you like is maybe cooking outside.
Yeah,
And do you enjoy a few drinks or?
You know I do. Don't we all?
Well, this will store that outside though. You don't have to go in and out all the time. You know, if you got your air conditioner running all the full time,
How many of that hold?
probably maybe an 18 pack.
Wow. Well, that'll keep me going for a while.
That'd keep you going for an hour or two.
Yeah.
Maybe you ought to get that second one before you run out of the first one.
Yeah.
Also, you know, I see you know, looking at that thing has, it's a big thick door, and it's also magnetic catch with two up there, two magnets. Nice thick door with magnets, takes it up out of the way. You have your kitchen sink here. Has a burner stove. I don't know if you like cooking breakfast outside in the morning.
Yeah, I can see you doing that.
That's kind of one of my favorite deals is cooking the breakfast in the morning. So when they could be still sleeping, I can be out here getting breakfast ready.
I'd be the guy still sleeping.
You're the one that gets to sleep in.
Yep.
Your wife do the.
Yeah, it comes from working third shift all these years. I mean, never was much of an early riser.
Cooking breakfast. I don't know if you like having movie night or tailgating or anything like that. You can put a TV in here. It's cable ready. It's satellite ready if you wanted it. With some extra storage out here. And it actually gives you some extra counter space out here too, which is nice. It's going to be a little bit harder to get around here. We have the electric awning. It's run from the inside. And also, the one thing about open range that I really like is they use these windows that are tinted and sealed. The seals are underneath them. I think they're called frameless windows or something like that. They fit in there, and actually, what's really protects that seal. The one thing open range does over everybody else is men put the windows in, but an actual robot puts the sealing around the window, so it's very evenly applied. So there's no gaps, there's no bulges, you don't see any extra gulps or anything like that. So it's very, very, very well sealed. On the back, you'll see that there's a ladder, so to the full walkable roof. LED lighting on your tailgate, so these will last a lot longer because they're LED. Now that ladder goes up to a roof that is one of the strongest roofs in the industry. It's a PVC roof. Most of our campers, a lot of the campers will
Like
come
that
with
hard plastic then? Or?
it's PVC rubber. It's a mixture of the two, but yeah, it's kind of like that hard plastic, PVC, and it has a 12-year warranty. 10 of that years is non-prorate. So and you don't have to. The nice thing
Well,
about
I
it
was over at Jayco and they had a 12-year warranty on theirs too. So
okay, did they have? Was it a prorated 12-year warranty?
they didn't really say prorated. What's that mean?
Well, it means like a lot of the TPO roofs, it has a warranty, but it's prorated from the day one. And this one actually has, where it's 10 years, that it has a full coverage of the roof. The other thing that's really nice about the PVC roof is that you don't have to treat it. A lot of these roofs you have to use a UV inhibitor and treat that roof annually. This one here doesn't have to be treated. So it'll save you a little bit on maintenance there. Do you have any questions on the outside, Ron?
Not so far.
Is this kind of what you've been looking for?
I haven't even seen the inside yet.
I know that's kind of the important part.
It looks like it's built pretty well though. I mean, gotta give that. I like the color. Go good with my truck.
There's one more thing I want to show you I didn't mention before we go in, and that's probably what's important is the layout for you and your wife. But see that little deal up there? It's prepped for a backup camera.
Yeah, that's what I was reading back there. So the camera comes with this then?
No, that's something you can add. Not everybody wants them or likes them, but it is prepped for us. A lot of campers that aren't prepped for it, they have to run the wires and everything, so it's a little bit more costly. One of the things Open Range does is they prep their campers for it. We're getting used to a little bit more of backup cameras all the time. Vehicles are having them and everything. So it's handy. It's nice to be able to see when you're backing up. It's not something that you completely rely on. You still need to get out and look your campsite out before you go back in. But it is a good tool to help you back in.
How much do those cost?
I think about $500, right in there, $550, something like that. We can look. That's one thing that I'd like to show you is our service department. After we get down here, our customer care center. A couple things in there I'd like to point out is we really can't get to the back of this camper. One is a screen over your furnace, so make sure I show that to you. I had a bad experience not having a screen on my furnace. I always want to point that out and make sure that people have it on. 12, 15, 20 bucks can protect your fan and your furnace for a cheap investment. Well, let's go inside and look at this camper. The thing that's important to you. I think this has got quite a few of the things that you like. Why don't you test this tray out right here? Is that pretty comfortable?
Not
Now,
bad.
right inside here. It's
Yeah.
got like a parachute pull on that. Can you relax?
I sure can.
Okay. Well, while you're sitting there, I'm going to go through a few of the things that were important to you in this camper, and I'll kind of go around clockwise so I don't miss anything that was important to you. Number one is, you said you wanted the dinette table instead of the booth. They're just a little bit easier to get in and out of.
Yeah, table and chairs.
That going to work for you?
Yeah.
Look at the storage. Did you notice when you're looking around that you don't see the hinges? See, they have the residential pocket hinges. So it's just a kind of an upgrade that Open Range does. Nice cabinetry. Then you got your theater seating right in that little center console. You got your cup holders and then right underneath the arm. You can put your remotes and stuff. Now, do you have grandkids or kids that come camping with you, or
Nope. No.
nobody? Just you and your wife?
Yep.
No unexpected people? Well, that if you do have some people that would show up, that's actually a trifold sofa.
What's a trifold sofa?
It actually folds out into a bed. Once you give me,
Oh, you mean like?
it's like kind of like a hiding bed, but not really a hiding bed.
Oh, I don't want to hide it.
You don't like that bar in your back either.
No. Forget
Well,
that.
this is more like a. This will show you how this thing works. Get rid of these cushions here. Should help me grab a hold of this right here. It's pretty easy to do. But pull that up. Grab that deal right there and pull it out. And then this just folds out.
How big a bed is that?
Kind of like a queen. Feel that. That's kind of like a memory foam. And one thing that's nice about it is it doesn't, you don't get that bar in your back feeling, it's like a memory foam. So put it back, all we do is lift it up and push these in. It's that easy. Coming around, we have, on those chilly evenings that it's not really cold enough to start the furnace, but it's just a little chilly. You kind of like to have we actually have when you're hooked into electricity, you have a 5,000 BTU fireplace. So that will take the chill off the air.
Is that gas or?
That's electric. So you got to be hooked into your electricity.
Okay.
So, 5,000 BTUs. If you wanted to circulate it, when you're hooked up, you can actually use your fan, and it will suck in here and go down through your ducts. If you just turn the fan on for your air conditioner. Now this, since we're looking at this is a 15,000 BTU air conditioner. This does have your dump right here. If you're really hot and you come in and you're just really hot, you can dump it straight down on you. But actually that's ducted all the way through.
And that has enough power or whatever to cool the whole
Yeah,
camper?
this camper's very, very well insulated. We haven't got into that part of it yet. It's actually got a calculated R38 in the ceiling and in the floor. And you got R7s in the walls. They use kind of that space blanket technology, Astrofoil, to help keep it cool, both in the floor and in the ceiling. One thing that Open Range does, I know that you kind of
I sure like these wood floors. They're pretty nice.
that bow flooring.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah. The nice thing about that bow floor, you know how on the old campers they used to crack? These actually expand and contract with your temperatures. So, and they're mildew resistant and mold resistant. So they're going to last you a long, long time. They are kind of a sharp
Do you
floor.
have to put like a wax or anything on it?
No, not that I know of. If that's something, I can also find that out for you. But I don't think that we treat them with anything. I think just keep them clean and stuff like that. I know that you said you like listening to the ball games and stuff, so we got the radio system here, but that's also a DVD. And I don't know if you're like kind of everybody, you got tunes on your phone. Well, you can sync your phone to that, and it's got Bluetooth, so you can play all your music on that throughout the system. It has a sound bar here, and it has those speakers outside that we've seen. That goes out there too. It's got different ranges. You got a range for your bedroom too.
Nice. I got a weather radio on it too.
I don't believe it has a weather radio. One thing that a lot of people miss though is they actually have extra storage. I mean, they don't miss any opportunity to give you some extra storage. What would you store in there? Would you got some DVDs or
Yeah. Probably my money or my guns.
your money or your guns, huh? I got to tell you a quick story. I was at the state fair and I was doing a demonstration, and a couple state patrolmen come in the morning. I was showing around. I says, "Yeah, I was showing the storage," and I go, "They even got storage behind the TV for your games and stuff." And one state patrolman look at the other one and goes, "That's nice to know." I think they both were from Scotts Bluff, so you know what, next to us. They were kind of
Looking for drugs or
looking for
something.
drugs. So, the kitchen has a 3-burner. Oh, the pantry, I guess. Yep, we didn't. That could be enough to store. Well, how much food do you take? What do you put in there?
Cereal, bread, chips, all the necessities, I guess. My wife, she kind of brings out the whole thing.
Did you feel how solid those doors are? You know, just actually when we were back there, I seen the Amish building them. They got a wood factory up there at Open Range. The Amish build all the cabinets. So 3-burner stovetop. You know, I'm pretty sure you'd probably know that front one's a higher output. So when it puts out, this is your bigger burner of the 3. And then it's got a spark control.
They look the same.
It's got a spark control. The 2 in the back, they just got more gas, bigger orifices for this one. So when you get up in the mountains, you can boil water and stuff like that. You said you kind of like to travel around. Full extension, so it comes all the way out. I don't know if you remember some of those that you always had to reach in back in there, but they do have solid drawer guides. I think they're rated at 50 pounds on each side. So I want you to pull that one open there. And you got full extension drawer guides on this. Now these here are a little different. You got to pull them down, so you actually got scour guards and places for your pads and wash things right there.
Oh, yeah, place for a wastebasket. I won't be tripping over that.
Yeah, you won't get that knocked out of the way. It just keeps it out of the way. Did you notice the countertops in here? These are a Corian countertop. It's actually got a little sticker over here on the side. It shows Corian countertop. And you got the 50-50 mount under sink. This is actually your countertop. So pretty thick, pretty heavy. Kind of a neat little trick is if you turn them upside down, you can use them as a cutting board.
Yeah. So you don't want to cut on top of this,
Nah,
huh?
I wouldn't cut on top of that. I wouldn't cut on top of this either. I've seen a couple of them come in where they actually cut on top, and it's really easy just to flip these around and make a cutting board on them. And you got the nice closet. Your controls are located right there. I usually have 3 tests for people.
What's that?
Number 1, you gotta sit on the toilet, shut the door, make sure you got enough room.
Yep.
Number 2, you gotta stand in the shower, make sure you got enough headroom and stuff, and that shower's gonna work for you.
Yeah, that works.
So So then you also have your nice vanity and medicine cabinet and some storage in here for some towels and stuff. Yep.
Toilet paper.
Yep. Does that bathroom work for you? It's even got a humidity exhaust fan.
Yeah, that's bigger than the one I got.
There's one other thing, you know, when we started, I like to make sure that I do a little bit of educating too. Right behind you, that plug there is a GFCI.
Yeah,
So-
that.
For some reason, something's not working in your camper, that's the first place to check. Make sure that's not tripped, okay?
All right.
Well, let's go into the bedroom and see if that works for you.
Wow, there's a lot of storage in it.
I know that was kind of important to you. Having lots of storage, you're going to take some longer vacations.
A little tight, but it'd work. It's a camper, I guess.
The third part of my test is I usually have people lay down on the bed. Make sure that bed's going to work for you. It's long enough.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
I had a camper come back to me once because the bed was too short. So I like to make sure that you have the opportunity to check the bed. I don't want another camper coming back. Exit. You see that exit deal there?
Yeah.
In case of fire or a need emergency exit, that is actually an emergency exit. That's one thing that we do here in Nebraska is we make sure that there's a smoke detector, carbon monoxide, propane, and then we also have our fire extinguisher and then also our exits. Is this storage going to work for you? I know you wanted to be able to walk around the bed. Then we also have some outlets on both sides of the bed. It just makes it very comfortable and easy to use.
That'll work.
Place to mount a second TV if you need to. Did you see the storage over on this side also? This is that slide that we were on the outside, so it's actually got a wardrobe slide. So you can bring a lot of your hanging and some more.
Oh, you got some drawers and it's not there. Oh, that's nice.
So all kinds of So Ron, after going through this camper, I thought we were going to look at something that would meet most of the needs. We wanted something that would you could relax in, sit across from the TV, and actually have a bed that you can walk around, nice walk-in shower. Is that kind of what you were looking for?
Yeah.
On
I'd
a,
like to see some more though.
on a scale of 1 to 10, where does this camper come in?
Probably a 7 or 8.
7 or 8? It's a pretty high number. What's keeping it from being a 10?
Well, it's just kind of plain, you know. The colors and stuff are just kind of plain to me.
So you want something a little bit deeper, richer looking wood and stuff like that?
Yeah. We've seen some rockwoods and stuff like that that are a little nicer looking inside. It's not bad, but it's...
So is the wood and the plainness, I mean, with all the things that we've seen in it, it fitted what you wanted. Is that something that's
Well, I think that outside kitchen is... I mean, it's a little more than... I'm not going to put a TV out there, so that's just wasted space to me. I mean...
so those are things that are going to keep you from buying this one?
yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll go out and look at a couple other ones, and we'll find one that works for you.
Okay.
Okay?